we need to talk about teacher talk, or more specifically, hashtag #TeacherBay, a trend where teachers are also bae. This is the viral self-proclaimed teacher bae herself, aka Miss Williams, and many across TikTok have deemed her attire inappropriate for a teacher, while others are saying there's really nothing wrong with it.
Teacher bae, your outfit is fire, girl. You is styling and profiling and let's see. I don't know why y'all sitting here trying to get on teacher bae when it's other people wearing other stuff way more worse than teacher bae. Why is what she wearing? And plus, she gonna go teach them kids. Y'all just saying that because she a black girl with a big booty. Let it been a white lady doing the same thing. What y'all would be saying?
Oh, don't worry. We'll get to that. If you're worried about the world we're leaving to our children, well, then it looks like your algorithm brought you to the right place. I'm the mom behind the mask. Welcome.
To the teachers that feel like they can wear whatever they want to wear to work. Yes, I'm talking about teacher bae. I'm going to call her Miss Williams because you a teacher. I'm going to call you Miss Williams. And all the other teachers that feel like they can wear that type of stuff to work. I did see a lot of women talking about this, but I feel like there hasn't been a lot of men talking about this. So hopefully y'all get a different perspective from a man and how little boys will think. I'm going to just say this now. Y'all are straight up weird. Y'all get on this app talking about how a lot of men are PDF people. A lot of women are PDF people too. You know that them boys are staring at your backside. You know this. You know that them boys are fantasizing about you. That's weird because you keep putting on these outfits that allow them to have these type of fantasies. And you do it on purpose. You know that this stuff is happening. And I would probably excuse you if you were an elementary school teacher, maybe elementary school, but you definitely look like a middle school or high school teacher. Those boys are fantasizing about you.
Y'all are talking about the teacher's outfits being inappropriate, but nobody is talking about the fact that every single teacher that is wearing an inappropriate outfit starts off showing us the video with her ass in the camera first. I kid you not. Hold on, this is what I keep seeing. Let me show you. This is how the video starts. What I wore today. Or, like, bitch, why are you showing us your ass first to show us what you wore as a teacher to school? You know it's inappropriate. That's why you're putting your ass in the camera first. You wanted everybody to see your ass first. Why would you not be facing forward? Like, that's the inappropriate part. Why is nobody talking about that? Bitch, you know that dress is inappropriate.
We send our kids to school with the expectation that their teachers are there to teach them, guide them, and often mentor them. But more and more frequently, we're seeing the adults we're entrusting with our kids becoming the predators. Now, I think we used to mostly see male teachers being the ones taking advantage of students, am I right? But here recently, we're seeing an influx of female teachers who over-sexualize themselves and have a weird complex where they seem to want to be accepted as a peer among the students and eventually end up in these predatory and overly familiar and inappropriate relationships with them. And this brings me to the whole teacher bae thing. We need to start calling out red flags among the adults that are teaching our kids, because what the is teacher bae? Bae for who? So let's talk about school appropriate and a couple of factors that go into that. I think the age of the children being taught is important. I can give some leeway to teachers of elementary students, well, lower elementary, and then the standard for what's appropriate gets a little more strict as the age of the students go up. For example, an outfit like this could be acceptable for teaching small children, but for high school students, absolutely not. Middle and high school students are so impressionable. They have no filter. They're going through puberty and they see things through that lens. And they just don't have a developed gauge for what's appropriate. And that's why we need to be employing teachers who set that standard of what's appropriate. They should be dressing and conducting themselves in a way that garners respect from their students.
So this is Teacher Attire 101. I am Ms. Mills and I'm an educator in Florida. And this is some teacher attire that you can wear to work. I know we are having a hard time with understanding what professional looks like. I am a shapely young woman as well, but this is teacher attire. My butt is not out. My pants are baggy, loose, It's not form-fitting because I am blessed in the back. However, I do not want the students looking at my body. So I just came on to let all of our educators know that, yes, we can help the way that we dress. This is teacher attire, appropriate professional look and wear, and I'm still cute, okay? This is all to the teacher babes.
And we can talk about how problematic it is dressing in front of young boys this age, but we can't forget how it's impacting young girls as well. I'm not going to put down anyone for getting a BBL or whatever, but when you've got a BBL and you're dressing like this in front of your young female students, that is impacting them too. What they see as normal or expected or desired.
Sometimes not being thick comes in handy because I don't get dress code violations. Mainly because I like to wear my clothes big as hell. I work with high schoolers, so I feel like that's a must. But also, in the event that my clothes are not really big on me, there's nothing to see. Nobody's gonna notice a thing.
And that's the second thing you have to take into consideration. Yes, unfortunately, body type does play into it. If you have larger features, more curves, bigger assets, if you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to think about that when you're putting on clothes. Something that a 32, 24, 34 girl can wear is often not the same thing that a 34, 28, 42 girly is going to be able to wear and still be deemed as appropriate. I'm sorry, it's not about body shaming, and it's not a double standard. That's reality. That's a situational awareness. That's self-awareness of what you look like and what you're portraying to the world. So when people are saying, oh, teacher bae's outfits aren't that bad. Yeah, maybe they wouldn't be that bad for someone with a different body type. But for her and for her body type, they are not appropriate. You can be bigger or curvier and still dress appropriately and still look cute. But now, let's go back to this comment.
Kids, y'all just saying that because she a black girl with a big booty. Let it been a white lady doing the same thing. What y'all would have been saying? Oh, alright.
No, I'm going to call anybody and everybody out that I see showing their ass on this app in a classroom. And being a predatory teacher doesn't have a race attached to it. I've done a video on predatory teachers that were all white. But it does seem like the whole teacher bae trend is geared more towards the black community, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it does have to do with how a higher percentage of black women are curvier. Maybe it has to do with the systematic over-sexualization of black women. I'm really not sure what the reasoning is, but 95% of the women who are getting on this app and participating in the teacher bae trend are black women. Maybe you can tell me why down in the comments.
A lady told me a while back, when I became developing, you got to get a butt cape. What is a butt cape? It's a long cardigan. If you want to wear something that's a little bit more fitted, you put that long cardigan on top of it. It could be cute, fashionable. You could dress it up. I do it all the time, even if my stuff isn't form-fitting. But if it's too much showing, I'm going to slap on that butt cape. As a person who also got a little body-yaddy, do what you want to do. I've been told that I dress like a kindergarten teacher. I'm cool with that. Okay, I work with kids. I don't need them to see what's going on with me. It's about attention. It's not just she can't help how she's shaped. She can, but you can help how you dress. And I'm here to, I can tell you that. You just gotta know. You have to want to look a little bit more modest. She doesn't want to.
And that's the reality of it, guys. You got to dress for the job. And I'm sorry, but if you're working with kids, your body should not be the focus of anyone, of yourself, of your coworkers, and definitely not of your students. It is borderline predatory to be in a classroom, especially with middle and high schoolers, like I said before, and have your assets jiggling. Have form-fitting clothes to where they can see all your curves. That's not appropriate, and it's not okay. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you care about keeping kids safe online and in real life, please subscribe to support that mission. And if you're worried about the world we're leaving to our children, I'm right there with you.
So it's come to my attention that people think I'm the Miss Williams that refers to herself as Teacher Bay. We don't look alike. We don't teach the same grades. I'm not even shaped like her. Like, I get it, my last name is Williams, but baby, that's not me. I dress appropriate to school. Like, my comments are flooded with people who think that we are the same person. Baby, we're not the same. We're not.